Hi Capricorn, this is going to be your general timeless reading. When you get it is when you need it. And I'm still trying to experiment with the catchphrase. I'll probably get rid of it. I'm so bad. Today I'm going to use the Starman Tarot for you. So we'll see what messages we have for Capricorn. Today is St. Patrick's Day, and I have beads. And then someone was asking, was it like, so St. Patrick, he got rid of the snakes or drove the snakes, and Peter Piper, he got rid of the rats, but then they didn't pay him, so he killed the children, is what someone said. Kind of disturbing. All right, what messages do we have for Capricorn? This deck is so huge. Messages for Capricorn. Oh man, okay. Sometimes it's like, was it just sloppy shuffling, or is it all these messages? We shall see. How do I want to do this? This many came out. So, first one. 8 of Swords. Huh. Look at that. It's an Iron Maiden. Like Iron Maiden Russian doll. Interesting. Is there another tinier one? And there's roots. Roots in there. Always like to analyze all the imagery first. So 8 of Swords. Then we have 2 of Wands. Is there a little bit of like ruminating on the decision? And this deck, this gives off a different energy than the traditional 8 of Swords, where it's less like I'm trapped and I could get out if I wanted to, and more like I'm trapping myself. I'm purposely blocking out outside interference. Oh gosh, oh man, my allergies are bad. What is that in the background? Okay, so there's a sword back there, and there's like a barracuda grabbing the sword. Are you gonna, yeah, look at that. What are you gonna do with that sword, barracuda? And then we got Death. Wow. And there's a key. Is that in the sacral? A key in the sacral chakra. So your passion is the decision following your passion. Then we got 3 of Cups. Maybe this is what you need to take a break from right now. A lot of outside interference. A lot of maybe forgetting your woes. Wait, is it snake? Oh, that looks like Kundalini. And if you see, it's like going sideways. There's multiple snakes. But it's like when Kundalini rises, when it hits a blockage, it's just gonna, So it looks like almost like a either heart or throat blockage. And then 9 of Pentacles. There's just going to be so many cards. 9 of Pentacles. So just doing it on your own. Look at that ghost. Being good on your own. Then the Starman, Magician energy. This is also giving me like solo energy. And there's also, look, a womb. So there's some kind of idea or something that you're cooking. But you don't really want anyone to know about it yet, maybe. Three of Wands. Yeah, this is like giving me the idea of imagination, like the things that you're thinking up in your head. Right now, you don't really want anyone to know, but it's like almost overflowing by now. All this stuff that you're thinking of. It's like, it's becoming hard not to talk about it, or at least show your excitement for it. And here's Princess of Cups. Yeah, maybe it's making you feel a bit like a youthful type, unjaded excitement. Because this is like new energy. And then look, she has thorns in her crown. Yeah. The meaning of this card, the description, and the book, it's like a lot of this stuff is very intense. So it's kind of like the downloads coming in and not really being able to process them as well. And then she has a ball and chain there. So maybe it is a bit of a heart chakra issue. Then Seven of Pentacles. Look at this. I'm really drawn to how the flower is being watered by this tiny cloud. It's like birthing something out of your sorrow, feeding something with your grief. Then Ace of Cups. Yeah, unblocking. Like letting go of that grief. Whatever's blocking your heart chakra is going to really make it easier for the creative energies to flow. Because it's like you have to reach all the way to the top here. And right now it's like painful for you to connect because you're not reaching the energy. This Kundalini energy is not reaching to the top. It's like painful for you to get the downloads that you need. And then Ace of Pentacles. So grounding for sure. What is that book? Then look at this cat. I'm always like amused by this. This cat is like, rah! There's a book here. And what's the last one? King of Swords. Communication is what I'm getting from that. Communication and being a little unbothered. What's at the bottom? The Queen of Swords. So maybe there's a partnership involved. Let's see. A partnership involved and communication involved, like balanced communication. Huh. Yeah, because look at that Nine of Swords. This is what I was talking about with the downloads. So there's some grief that needs to be expressed because it's blocking your creative energies. And it looks like, so now I'm like, is this about suppression and like trying to focus on like joy and happiness, like the good things. But yeah, there's some kind of grief that needs to be processed. And something, some kind of cycle or habit of yours has to end. And it's probably this, what am I getting? The tendency, even if certain emotional things don't bother you as much because you've kind of grown accustomed to it, still believing you have to have the same reactions. And actually this Princess of Cups, like you have to hold on to the same emotional reactions you had when you were younger and didn't know any better. It's like you've gained a higher perspective, a higher wisdom about things. And you no longer have to have the same reactions you had when you were like a teenager or when you were going through a tough time. So when grief comes, it's okay to use it to feed something else, like be creative. What are some things you can do, like writing, singing, even if it's like singing in the shower? Use it to feed something else, feed something you want to create. Because it's like the more that you feel like you have to like hold on and react to those emotions, the more you're like blocking yourself. Yeah, you can't do that anymore. You can't hold on to them anymore. And it's like things have to be free flowing. Like this Ace of Cups. Free flowing. There's a lot of books here. Yeah, things, if you had the tendency, maybe if you kind of grew up and you were like the sensitive one, the emotional one, and if you notice like people say something and they look at you and they're like, how's this person going to react? And this doesn't even have to be like emotions like sadness. This could just even be just like frustration, anger, or commentary, right? Someone's always going to wait for you. What are they going to do? What are they going to do? And lately, maybe you felt like it's not really doing anything, like something shifted in you, something's changed. But it's the fact that you keep thinking that people expect a certain reaction out of you that's causing the hang up. I don't know how you can communicate that perhaps you don't have the same reactions to things anymore. Like that's reminding me of my own kind of experiences and frustrations. Like, don't stay around the people who never expected or wanted you to change. Don't stay around those people. Stay around the people that see your growth and appreciate it and have also grown with you. Because nothing's more frustrating than, I think, going through so much, so much transformation, and then people still seeing you as this, right? People still, you could be this, but it's like there are people who still see you as this, and there's some part of you who thinks that you have to continue being that, but you don't. And the more like you kind of hang on to that, or like think that you have to react or even give yourself a reaction, it kind of blocks the flow of your energy. And I'm getting like there's something you really want to begin, create. And I don't mean like specifically like art, but just anything. There's something that you want to do, what you want to begin, something you want to birth, and you can't so long as you're still having this issue not communicating who you are to people now. Or even just flat out saying when people expect something from you, like, no, I don't feel that way. Yeah, can you tell me why? You can even ask for an explanation. Like, some people are assholes, to be honest. Like, some people will continue to hound you even if you like make it clear you're not reacting. And I hate to say it, maybe you have to make them feel dumb right back. Like, I don't really know what you're talking about. Can you explain why you think I would react that way? Oh, because I did when I was 14. Yeah, I'm not 14 anymore. You don't have to be snarky like that if you don't want, but like it's gonna block you dealing with people who still want you to be the same or want to treat you the same way when you're not the same. Okay, let's see what we got here. Mystical Shaman. The Staff in reverse. 51. I have no idea what this means. I have no idea what this means. Huh. Yeah, I didn't read this book. So intuitively, yeah, it does kind of give me the idea that maybe you don't think you've shown or accomplished enough or have shown people enough in order to say that, like, I'm different now, I've grown. Maybe you don't feel like you've done enough or demonstrated enough, or maybe you feel like you should look different or act way more different in order to stand up and say something like that. But you don't. You don't. Oh, and the bottom is the journey. And, you know, it's also fair to still be evolving, you know. It's very fair to still be evolving, and you don't have to give people the mega update, right? You don't have to be, let's say this, say you wanted to lose a certain amount of weight, like say 50 pounds. I want to lose 50 pounds. Don't think you can't adjust and show people when you've lost 25, even though you have 25 more to go. Don't think that you can't like embrace the you that's lost 25 pounds. You know what I mean? Don't think that just because you haven't reached the peak of what you want to reach, that you still can't demonstrate or even let people know in a way that you're different and you've transformed. So that's what I've got for you, Capricorn. Hopefully that resonates for you. Thanks.